is the International Women's Days Leadership Panel. And I would like to invite the facilitator for the panel. She is staff from her career studied in a party plan industry. Quickly, she will recognize network marketing as a vehicle to propel her career. She has been with Jeunesse over 5 years, at which have a huge team. And can you help me to join together? Welcome to the stage, Emerald Director Angela Losantic. Stage
Thanks,
for you.
Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. I love a good hug because I'm from Melbourne and we haven't been able to hug for a long time. So there's a big hug to everyone. So I'm very happy to be hosting and facilitating this panel today, really highlighting women in leadership roles and in our industry and in Jeunesse. So I'm going to start by saying, yes, there is a big difference between men and women, and you can actually see that by this white piece of paper on the floor. Ben, now you just walked past that, and Jerry, he actually stood on it. But it takes a woman to pick that up and put it in the bin. I'm standing over there thinking, they're just walking over it. What is going on here? Every woman in the audience is thinking, I feel your pain, right? So ladies, and the few gents in the room, are you ready to be wowed by the women of Jeunesse? Yes? That's not very loud. Yes? Yes? Okay, so let me bring to the stage 4 incredible women that I have had the pleasure to work with and build friendships with in this business. So all the way from Melbourne, I want to start with Kerry Carline, who has been a Sapphire in Jeunesse and been with Jeunesse for over 3 years now. Also from Melbourne, yes, please do clap. Also from Melbourne, Angel, who is our, did I say that right? She's our resident foodie in Melbourne. If you follow Angel on Facebook, she'll give me a hug. We come from Melbourne so we can hug in Sydney, right? And Angel is a Sapphire Elite doing amazing things in this business, and you'll hear about her story. Now, we have 2 very special ladies joining our panel who are both Diamond directors in our business, and we all know that Diamond is really the pinnacle of our rank system in this business. So please give a big round of applause to Susan Lan, Diamond Director from Sydney, and also Judy Zhao, who is wearing the most amazing dress. How gorgeous is Judy's dress? Oh, no one agreed with me there. I ordered that today. Maybe. Don't tell my husband. So thank you and welcome to the panel, ladies. I'm going to get straight into it because I know you're all very excited to share your thoughts on some of these questions. So I'm going to start with Kerry, who I've personally worked with for a few years now. We're both based in Melbourne. And Kerry, I wanted you to share with everyone what inspired you to join and build your Jeunesse business. And I think I'm just going to cut across this room here and take a seat on this chair so we can make it a little bit more like Oprah. Does it look like Oprah? Am I allowed to say Oprah? Or is that okay? So, Kerry, what inspired you to join and build your Jeunesse business?
Thank you, Angela. The first thing was the products, was what I was introduced to. At the time, I was in my mid-40s and I had a lot of aches and pains around my body. And I was a personal trainer and I was concerned about the longevity of being able to do that, feeling the way I was. And the products came along and the skincare. Started using them, you know, in my mid-40s, and I'm happy to say that they've actually turned back the signs of ageing, just like they claim to. I think I look better today than I did in my mid-40s, which is pretty good to say when you're in your 50s. Thank you. But for me, it was really about how I felt and the difference it made in my body, and that made me think, well, you know what, there's a business opportunity here. I really believe in these products. They make all the difference for how I feel and look. And the business model was easy. It was very, very flexible. I could work it around my children and what I was doing at the time, the flexibility and the support that you've got, the learning. The education that we got from the business was really amazing, and lots of tools and groups to meet up with. At the time, we met up a lot in Melbourne. And then, you know, the business model itself, I hadn't really known much about network marketing before then. And so to think that there's this whole business model out there that you can get involved with at a minimal cost, work your own hours, and get out of it what you want. If you want just some small income, part-time income, or if you want to go all the way and you know, get the big dollars, you could. That was within your own power to have. I was used to the, you know, stringent 9-to-5 model, and that was all I knew about. So yeah, that was an amazing concept to get involved with, this flexible business model with products that I believed and made a difference in my life, and just wanting to share that with others in the format of meeting people and making friends. How good's that?
Absolutely, Kerry, and I love that you really highlight that this business and our industry is really purpose-built for women. Flexibility, products that make you look younger. I mean, what women don't love that? And I just love that you've been able to really embody everything that's great about Jeunesse in this business. Thanks so much, Kerry. Susan, I know that you've been at the highest or pinnacle level in Jeunesse for a number of years now, and you have built an incredible team, not just in Australia, but also overseas. I'm sure that you have come across many objections in that career. What is the number one objection people have to starting this business, and how do you handle that for yourself or for your team?
I believe everyone here has facing the objection, right? So when we starting our business, and we got excited about what we heard, it's like in we share this great opportunity. So we go out and we're going to share with our friends, our family members, but often, you know, we come back very, very disappointed because, you know, we come up with a lot of objections. And those people are actually facing those objections because they are lack of the belief in themselves, or lack of the belief in this industry. They come with like, I don't have time, I don't have money, this is not for me, this pyramid schemes, or, you know, it's not making money, such things, right? So what I facing those one in the past 9 years, and I heard the most of the objection is that no time, and I'm not good at it. And I deal with this one with very, very patient to listen to them what they have to say. And I use the 3F to deal with this objection. The 3F is feel, felt, and found. I was feel the same way when I started this business, because I was very, very busy, and with my computer business, I don't have time to do this business as well because I'm working 7 days and 100 hours. But I felt if I don't change anything, I have never ever have a time for me and for my family. So I have to make a decision to adjust, you know, my lifestyle, to adjust my working different type, you know, to move to somewhere. And then I decided to working less in my computer business and move more time to Jeunesse. So after 4 years, I found actually this is a great decision for me, and because that kind of business, you know, in Jeunesse, is helped me to establish an income stream to help my dream to become reality. So my dream is time freedom and financial freedom. So 4 years later, I totally got, you know, my dream to become the reality. That is what I deal with them.
That's great, Susan. I think Susan really nailed that one in terms of, you know, really being a good listener and having empathy, and really women, the qualities that, you know, women have to be good daughters, good partners, good mothers, no matter where you are in your life. I mean, they're the sort of qualities that we have as women. So for all the men in the audience, I know you have empathy as well, but, this is, it's such an incredible place for women to really highlight our skills that we have in our lives. So thank you so much, Susan. Judy, so as a diamond director, I know that you give lots of advice and lots of great advice. What is one piece of advice that you would give to someone who is just starting out in the business?
Thank you, Angela. Okay. Actually, as a beginner of the Jeunesse starter, just starting up the Jeunesse business, I think I have some suggestion for the beginners. First, I think you must use the products, because only if you use the products, you can have the, only if you use our products, you can feel what our products are, and you can from your heart to see what Jeunesse quality is. Because anyone who uses our products can see that we have, from skincare to healthcare, we have world-class quality. Only if you use it, you can know what is Jeunesse products are. The first one, you must use it. The second one, I think, as a beginner, you must share your experience, because after you use our products, you can change from your inside from outside. So everybody can see your changes, from you use our Jeunesse products. So if you share this experience with your friends, with your family, and first I think you must start with share this experience with your family and with your best friends, because they believe in you and you're willing to support you. So you better to start with them. And also, if you have some important clients, you can seek help from your upline leaders, and you can ask them to support you. The second one is to share your experience. The third one, I think, as a beginner, you need to keep learning. After you join this business, you need to learn how to use our products, and then you need to learn how the system works. The more familiar you with the products and the more familiar with our business system, you can be more faster to succeed, I think.
Yes, and really the products are the glue to our business. It's what keeps our customers coming back, and really what sometimes is the way that distributors start in the business. So that's really great advice. Thank you so much, Judy.
Thank you.
So Angel, what advice would you give to someone who is going through some challenges in their Jeunesse business? And we've had this conversation many times,
For
so I'd
sure.
love you to share your insights with the audience.
Yeah, I think like everything in life, up and down is the only thing guaranteed in life. And I believe in the universe and yin and yang. So if there's no up, there's no down. And if there's no down, there's no up. With Jeunesse, it's no difference. And because Jeunesse is such a people-oriented business, at times I think it can get extremely challenging. And I'm sure a lot of us, if not all of us, have experienced those challenges in some degree or another. So for me, I'm not talking for anyone else. Today is all about for me, how do I overcome that adversity? And I think quite a number of our speakers this morning have talked about adversity and purpose. So for me, I always tap back to the original purpose of why did I start this business. And for me, my purpose has always been to help others. I'm not driven by money, but it's always about helping others. Because before I started this business, my husband's exact words were, if this can help us, this can help others. So, and for me, whenever I face, I suppose, a very difficult situation, if I think, with this business, people come, people go, and there'll be times I think, maybe it's like, just easier to give it up, to throw it in and just live in my pajamas and eat, which I love. Yeah, but then I would tap back into my purpose and also reflect on all those I have genuinely been able to help through the products or through the business. And by reflecting on those things and being really, really grateful for the opportunity Jeunesse has given me to genuinely be able to help others, that I can keep going, I can stay on the course. And if I may borrow Craig's words, if it's to be, it's up to me.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Please give all the girls a round of applause. And your purpose or your why, I've always described as your passport to the business. It's how you check in and it's how you check out. But always remember that if you can reconnect with your why or your purpose, it's your way to get back on the road, on the right path, and back on that swing, as Rachel was talking about
And
this
stop
morning.
eating.
And stop eating. Yes. That's a recurring theme for the Melbourne girls. We've all been talking about how much we cooked too much in COVID and put on a little extra kilos, but that's a different panel, isn't it? Okay. Kerry, let's go back to Kerry. So Kerry is a very busy mum of 5, for those of you that don't know. She's also a PT. She runs a PT business and she also has a family business. So she's actually multitasking various roles in her family. So Kerry, how do you balance your career and your personal life? And is there really such a thing as balance? I think every woman in the room wants to know, how do you do it?
Thank you, Angela. That is a tricky one. Look, there is balance, but it doesn't come easy, and I feel I have to work at it all the time. Every day you're juggling, or I juggle all the balls that I have in the air with the different responsibilities that I have. But listening to myself and my body and my priorities and my purpose and my why help me constantly re-reflect and realign where my balance should be, because life's always pushing back. And that is one of the beautiful things about Jeunesse, is it's a business model that really facilitates balance, because you get to work your own hours. You don't have a boss standing over you demanding X amount of hours, X amount of sales. It's something I do anyway because I choose to. I choose Jeunesse every time I sit down to work. I choose it because I believe in the products, I believe in the business model, I believe in the company. It is actually something I choose to do. So even in that concept, it is part of my balance for me. So in all the many things that I may do in my full-time work, the stuff I do for my clients and the stuff I do for my family, Jeunesse is actually something I do for me. So it is part of my balance in my life. And it's easy to see why, for what you get out of Jeunesse, because it's not just always making phone calls and connecting, which I actually enjoy doing, making friends and reaching out to people. That is an outlet for me. But it's being a part of that broader community and getting back here and seeing everybody and having a weekend away. That's actually creating balance in my life for me to be who I want to be, and gives me an outlet. So it's a great business model for that regard, to have balance in your life, generating income for me in a job that has a purpose, and fulfilling my personal goals or alignments of health and well-being, which is important to me as a personal trainer, and how I choose to live my life. So it's a very great business for that kind of flexibility, to help you have balance in your life. But it also, for me, encourages balance within my health of my own body by the products and being with the people that I'm around. They're really amazing, inspiring people, and I'm constantly learning from them. It's a constantly amazing environment to be around, to grow as a person, and to make the most of every opportunity that you get given. And Jeunesse has been just that, an amazing opportunity that crossed my path, and thankfully I was smart enough to say yes.
Kerry, that is a really incredible answer, because I hope you're taking notes, guys, because for me, I've always considered balance, stepping back and reflecting and, you know, taking it easy or relaxing, but you've actually put it in the context of creating balance and getting on the front foot and setting the priorities for what is important to you and your purpose in your life. And that is truly a fantastic way to look at creating balance. Please give Kerry a round of applause. So we all know how important leadership is, not just in business, but in life. There's many of you in the audience who are leaders in your family. You may not hold the rank of diamond mum or dad in the family, but in your family, you are the diamond director. In Jeunesse, you know, leadership is as equally important to the success of your business. But I'd like to ask Judy, our diamond director here, how important do you see leadership in your team and in your business?
Yes, I think good leadership is very, very important for the development of our team. As a leader, I think first, you must have passion. Passion is very important. Passion is about vision, excitement, enthusiasm. So only if you have passion, you can lead your team to go ahead. If you want to have inspired teamwork, it starts with you, the leader. The second one, I think, very important for the leadership is, as a leader, you must keep learning. Keep learning to improve your skills, to improve your ability. So through learning, you can replenish your energy. And you must bring the energy to your team. And by this way, you can see there are many new leaders emerged from your team. So, and by this way, and your team will get bigger and bigger. And also, I think as a leader, you should be self-aware, caring, and be tolerant. I think love and tolerance is very important for a leader.
That's, yeah, very true. And I guess to me, as you're talking, I'm just thinking about, well, it's no different to really being the leader of your family. When you're building a team and the energy that you bring to your community, I mean, high energy leaders are normally very successful leaders that create high energy teams. So thank you so much, Judy. That's a great share. Susan, just keeping on the leadership theme, I'd love for you to share with the audience, how do you find leaders or qualify leaders in your team, and how do you work with them differently? How do you develop them?
Actually, in our business, there are two types of people join a business, customers and business builder. So the business builder, they're going to become a leader with their right mindset or right attitudes. So those people will lead by example. They want to become what kind of person, or they want their team to become what kind of person. They'll do it first. So they're attending all kind of the, like a company conference, all kind of the events, or all kind of activities. And actually, when they bring the people, it's not they join, they participate in that event. They also bring the people to the event. So they create the team, the team excitement. So those one is the leader, active leaders. I would like to work with them. And from the our businesses, they do have a lot of challenges from time to time, right? We're always facing any kind of challenges. So how to handle those challenges, your positive sides or compliance will deeply affect the business. So those people who respond, handled with the positive, it can bring the team very, very good. So it will create the team excitement, create the team cultures. So that will become, they growing the business all the way. So that's I'm working with them.
That's really great, Susan. There's no doubt that duplication of leadership is so important to growing our Jeunesse community. And if you can spot leaders or upcoming leaders, I should say, in your team right from the beginning, and it's those signs that Susan was talking about. It's the people that are emulating what their leaders are doing. So, you know, they say the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So they're not your children, but they are team members who are doing what you do or trying to be like you, who need the mentoring and the experience. Thank you, ladies. You've talked about leadership, and I'm sure the audience has got some great tips there. So, Angel, I've got another question for you, because I know not only are you an amazing cook, but
I'm an amazing eater.
Yes. But you are also fantastic at nurturing customers. You've got a lot of customers who are also your friends, so you build lots of good relationships. How important have customers been to your business, and how do you manage your customer base?
Yeah, to me, customers are extremely important. Like I said, the purpose of me doing this business is to help others. So when helping others in the process, you explore and you find, like, you know, for me anyway, I identify how our products can help someone. So a big percentage of those in my team started off at just pure customers. So, like, you know, for myself, it's I know a lot about the products, and because of my knowledge about the products, it then in turn gives my customers the confidence to believe in me. They then will try, become a product of the product, and then they themselves like gain the confidence that, hey, these products really do work. I do feel better, or I look much younger, like Carrie here. So, and then from there, an interest is piqued. And then they start coming to me and say, Angel, why did you leave your corporate career? How do you make this your career? Like, how do I do this as a business like you? And it's when they bring that up that I'll say, like, you know, let's explore this a bit more. And during the exploration process, some of them will say, yep, I'll grab the bull by the horn like you and give this a go. And I'm very, very blessed that as a result of that, I do have, like, you know, a number of leaders that are, like, you know, in themselves are becoming leaders. But there's also a large percentage that say, no, this really is not for me, but I'm happy to just keep using the products. And I respect that completely. So either way, like, you know, to me, it's a win-win for all. So, ladies and gentlemen, like, you know, do not discount a customer, because your customer could potentially be your diamond.
Absolutely. I mean, customers are really the cornerstone of our business, and what we're really looking for is participation. And if the most basic way that someone can participate in our business is by being a customer, that's free advertising, isn't it? You know, customers will talk to everyone and anyone about a good product. And in this day and age of influencer, social media hype that's out there, you just never know where that information's going to lead to. So thank you, Angel, that's wonderful. So we've just got one more question that all of our panelists are going to answer. And I know they've all prepared different answers, and it wasn't by request, it was coincidence that this happened, but it's great for everyone in the audience. So I'll start with this end, with Judy. So Judy, just a very short, brief answer. What is your favourite Jeunesse promotion? Because we all know that Jeunesse drives and helps us to build our business through promotions and intermittent campaigns throughout the year. So what is one promotion you love to work with, and why?
I think cash bonus is it's a good idea.
No, who wants more money? Who wants more money?
Because I think, you know, cash bonus is the company's recognition and caring for the hardworking members, and the good performance will be rewarded, you know, in Jeunesse. So I think cash bonus is useful to motivating your team. It's good for the growth of your team.
Oh, absolutely. I love that answer. Susan, what about you? What is your favourite Jeunesse promo, and why?
Actually, I love all of them. But if I have to choose one, is a rent up promotion, because, you know, in this business, success is not about yourself; it's about helping others. So the team up promotion, the rent up promotion. Okay, this one can helping the teams. You know, the people when you new join to the business, they are making less of the money, but the company give them the opportunity to encourage them to hard working in a short period of time, so they can get hard work, extra money to encourage them to believe, have confidence in staying in the business, and they can working in the future, they can make more money in the future. So that is a long-term business if we start.
Absolutely. I love the rank up promos. And Kerry, what about you? I knew your answer before you gave it to me.
Mine was easy, and I was quick to say it's the travel. I absolutely love the travel. There was some photos of me with Robin up on the thing before when she was having her moment to speak, and like Robin, before I joined Jeunesse, the last time I was overseas was 1991, and that was Fiji for my honeymoon. I've been bogged down for a couple of decades raising kids. So the opportunity for my world to expand with travel through Jeunesse was just amazing, and I've been on a number of different holidays. We've been a little bit curtailed at the moment with a bit of COVID happening, but that's just a little pause. We will all definitely get back on track with travel promotions, and I'll be in them for sure. Yeah, who doesn't want to travel the world and expand their horizons? And that's certainly my experience. It's opened up a whole world, and I've never thought that I would experience that before joining Jeunesse. It's been amazing.
Oh, I'm right with you on that one, Kerry. I love the travel, and we've done a lot of that together. And finally, Angel, what's your favourite promotion?
My favorite promotion is the prepaid smart delivery. I actually just, I think a few weeks ago, private message Rachel to say, when is the next one? And she's like, it was in January, didn't you pay attention? But anyway, yeah. Reason as my favorite is smart deliveries, because like I say, like I know a lot of my, I suppose, like business base is customer. So for them, it's a no-brainer to get like more products and get free bonus products on top of that. But as business builders, we all need a minimum of 60 CVs a month to maintain our business. So for me, it's a no-brainer. It's like, if I need to do that, why not get some free products like along the way? Like no one is losing out. Yeah, the other thing too is I'm not sure, like for me, it's anyway, I always encourage my team to make sure you set up smart delivery, and also encourage everyone that you have in your network to set up smart delivery. Reasons being, discount the bonus prices and the bonus products and what have you, just by setting up normal smart delivery. At the minimum, if you do 6 months, prepaid 360 points, you already get a free serum. Okay, so those bonus products are just a bonus, pure bonus. On top of that, with the 360 points, your annual membership fee, renewal fee I should say, is waived. So for my customers who do not want to do the business, just by buying in bulk when there is a promotion, they don't have to pay the USD $20 at the end of their 12-month membership period. So to them, it's another saving. And thirdly, by buying in bulk, we're also saving back on the postage. Because if you buy once every month, you're paying $15 postage every month. By buying in bulk, you're saving up. So if you add that all up, it's not just the cost of the free, I suppose, products that you're getting that makes it worthwhile, but it's also the delivery fee, and also then I suppose the annual membership fee that you're saving up. And I do have another point. The funniest thing is I find that a number of my old customers who have been with me for years, they do not do the business, but because I do the business and I've got leaders who do the business, they see their points coming up. They never let their points expire. And they keep asking me, Angel, I've got over 100,000 now. What do I do with them? Angel, I've got so much now. What do I do with them? I said, I've told you, until you start doing the business, they're not going to convert into cash for you. But they're happy to just see the points cranking up. It's almost as if they're addicted to it like pokies. So there you go. Maybe that's another good thing in customer retention.
Well, I love that. Look, guys, I hope this panel has given you so many reasons to go out there and have conversations, especially with women, because there's no doubt that we have a business that is attractive to women. I mean, just in this last question, all of these answers to give the women in your lives free products that help them look and feel younger, to give them access to free travel and life experiences. to also give them recognition. I mean, how important is recognition for women? I don't get Mum of the Year award at home. Does anyone get that at home? I don't. So, you know, to receive recognition as when we rank up is really special for women. And then we also have the icing on the cake. You can make as little or as much money as you like. And that's what I always say to women in my life. You can make as little or as much. What do you think they choose? As little or as much? I think they choose as much. So I want to say a big thank you to these beautiful women here and to all of the women. Happy International Women's Week, I should say. I'd love to take a photo with these ladies now. I might get Lyndon to do that. But thank you. Please give them a big round of applause. I might...